Greetings, I am Liz.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play an instrument together!
Yes! Okay,
Right.
so really quickly, we were dorks, so we are very used to playing otome games, so I do apologize to the creator of this game. We called this an otome game. This is more like what we love a commentator, and also the person who did this game really was like, this is a wingman game.
Yes.
The intent of this game is actually for your character, Jillian, the one you're going to be playing with the most. Her goal is to
help her friends date.
help her friends.
And we did cover that.
Inanimate objects.
I also did cover it in the original video, saying that it looked interesting because it wasn't what we normally do. And I'm going, this is literally an otome game where you don't date, you help your friends date, which makes it a wingman game, which I think is great. But for me, I was just like, it involves dating, it must be an otome game. But we're also fairly new to the genre, so there's that.
It is true.
All right, so Jillian, of course, I played the piano here. Right.
Here's you. It's you.
This is me. Played.
You?
He wasn't expecting me. We humans play instruments. I'm not defensive. You're defensive.
We do not get played by them either, so don't you?
You will not play me. No, play me. They can't play on their own.
I thought that I...
Did you think you were making the music yourself? I am so sorry. It was all me. Or you played yourself sometimes. Maybe when I wasn't there. I don't know.
Maybe in the dark of the night you were playing yourself.
In the dark of the night, playing piano.
And you are a human.
A human person.
I thought you were a miss.
A miss. I mean, I'm that.
Oh, are we gonna have to explain gender?
We're gonna have to explain.
Are they really all? Hey, that's great. They are
amazing.
They are completely like non-binary because they don't fit into human terms.
We don't have a saxophone gender.
You don't.
It's true. What's your gender? Saxophone. Mine's piano. I am glockenspiel. Ooh.
Was ist Glockenspiel?
Good gender.
Hey.
How do you know that I'm a miss?
That's what the kind man without the eyes called you.
He did. I love that he just without his eyes.
Your name is Miss Gray, right?
But do you not think Miss Gray is the name and Miss is a thing? And I love him trying to figure this out. It's very cute. Okay. No, it's not. I mean, kinda. It's Jillian Gray. Miss is just a title.
Oh.
Indicating my position and my gender.
Click. Title?
It's a title for a woman. In this case, possibly a girl. Woman! Yes!
Woman.
Yes! Woman. What's a woman? Okay, wait. Let's go back for just a second. It felt weird having to explain these basic things, which are near impossible to explain without context, to what seems to be 4 grown men. 5, actually, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, it would be 5.
So that might be a typo.
Yeah.
It's possible. Oh, or he went for a glass of water.
Oh, right,
okay, so 4 grown men. Okay,
yep,
so we just forgot what we were doing. Okay.
Yep.
But how they reacted was surprise and confusement. That should be confusion, I believe.
That should be confusion.
Surprise and confusion, or, Anyway, confusion. They simply cannot be lying about being instruments.
I mean, of all the weird things, you'd be like, sure, what harm will it do if I believe you?
If I believe you. And honestly, it's probably my best bet to believe you in this particular moment, because where else have I got to work from?
I honestly love that, though, where some people are like, no, you really just pretend, and then you turn around and you go, oh yeah, look, we just hurt you, and you're a dummy, you believe anything, and it's like, why would you lie to me?
Right.
Like, how is this supposed to look bad on me? You're the one who went actively out of your way to try to lie to me.
And me trusting you does not make me look bad. Well, you weren't suspicious enough. How is suspicious a good quality in general? In a society that works together, why is suspicion so valuable?
Right? So, that's it. Huh. That's gonna be me, because we finally arranged them a little bit better.
We picked everyone out, we've got our accents figured out, we have to learn our voices a little bit more, but we know what we're trying to do.
I'm still very confused.
Let's see, alright. I just thought it was my mouthpiece. Can we repeat the part about the baby making again? He's so excited. Can we learn that again? Woo! That's adorable. Did we honestly explain the facts of life to them several hours later, like Lily's Garden style?
I'm also like,
I explained all these things.
Completely and utterly like foreign and bizarre to you, and really, if you're not used to it,
also,
why would that be exciting?
Why would I choose that first of all the things?
Well,
so that's, I don't know.
You're explaining anatomical, biologically assigned experiences of sex, which is still not broken down into chromosomal sex.
So we're really just, the whole conversation is sex and gender, and we're talking about, I don't know, if I was typing about titles and prefixes and pronouns and such, I don't know that I would go into sex very much, but she might. Jillian might be like, you know what? Historically, gender was assigned because of sex based on the British and American model, because that was what it was.
Right.
It was your physical sex assigned you your gender. And at least in society, you're like, if you have the dangly bits, you're a boy. Period. Doesn't matter what else.
Yeah, right.
And so if she was explaining the binary, they could be like, fascinating. So where do 5 different things fit into the binary?
Right? Going high.
And going, it doesn't matter who or what we are. It's literally just our groin. It's not a social role. It's just a groin descriptor. Get it?
Okay.
Cool.
What does that mean? Then you're gonna go awkwardly around and start. Awkward for me. Like that.
And go. What groin? What
is your groin?
What's your groin pronoun?
What's your groin noun?
Anyway, that's an aside for sure. But I'm not repeating that again. I'm trying to be a teacher. I mean, a leader, not a teacher. Why not? There we go. You missed everything. You had to figure out what a glass of water was. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm back!
Oh, no.
Sorry that took so long.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I made a secret plan that he needs to be Mario.
Oh, God.
I don't know why.
I was going to say, I thought the piano was going to be better.
Needs to be... I could pick it, because he's the protagonist. I should do him, whoever the heck his name, whatever.
It's fine. So your piano is,
I don't think
Frankie. But we haven't seen his name yet.
That's why I was saying, let's find...
Right, so we don't know. We don't know.
Antonio. Sorry that took so long.
Yes. Hi.
I got you a glass of water.
From what I can figure out, I was gonna say, how did you send them for a glass of water? I just assume you'll know, because I don't know. I love it. This is so good. Oh. Ow. That says ow.
Yeah, it does say ow.
I believe it's supposed to say O, like O-H. Oh.
I think it's ow because of the idea of going, I can't drink that. That makes total sense to me.
Or it could be like the ironic ow, like, I was trying to drink that.
Ow!
Ow. Okay, well, I didn't read it that way, but I can see that read. All right, between there. This isn't a glass of water.
What?
How did you even get this? I need to know.
I found it outside.
Why?
If it isn't a glass of water, then what is it?
You know what? It's fine. I'm better now anyway. You know what? I liked how the punctuation informs as to the tone of things.
Right.
Like a lot of ums and pauses and dashes are very pleasant. It gives real character voice.
Well, and that's the other thing too that I feel like some writers are actually very hesitant to do so when it's like writing where they're speaking is the one place that if you ever hate grammar, you can go off your grammarian tree and burn it down for when people are talking because like dang, it's amazing. How could I know what a glass of water is?
Oh, God. Right. It's fine. You just went off anyway, so I'm surprised you were just so willing. So willing is good. We just points for being willing.
It's all right, Italian rarity.
Thank you.
We give you points.
Right. Go, Italian rarity. But thank you. It's sweet that you went out to look for it. There we go. You went out to look for it. I was seeking the water. All right. So, seeing how you all woke up here, I'm betting you are also the ones that made this mess. We're gonna tell them to clean it up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Throwing everything on the ground, busting open that door, which is still lying on the ground. Well done, blue guy. You must be pretty strong. We told you the piano fell into the door!
Oh,
yes!
It wasn't me! It was George!
Oh, God. George?
George. It's George.
George. It was George.
It was George.
I love George. We should call him George.
It's George because that would be probably more
George is very pretty. George.
That's me. I get nervous in small places.
Hi. Oh, hey, George. Nice to meet you. Do you all have names? You have names.
Names, yes! My name is Francesco, but please just call me Frankie.
Oh dear. All right. Hi, Frankie.
Hello!
Francesco is adorable. That's very
Francesco's very cute.
Very cute. Okay. The name's Tom. Hi. Is it short for Thomas or anything else? Just name's Tom. Hi. Hi.
French.
I'm Joseph, and this is Tony. Trying to pull up my reference sheet, and I'm failing because the interface is so bad.
First of all, it's Antonio.
Did you guys make that up today, or what?
Actually, I was always named that. Waking up, I just knew that was my name.
Yes! So good.
I'm fine.
Okay. You don't say.
And what is my title, miss?
You would be Mr. So far as I...
Mr. Frankie.
Yeah.
It's me, Mr. Frankie.
Usually that title is used with the surname. It's a family name. Mine is Gray, for example. Do you guys have that as well? Last names?
I don't think so.
Oh well, Mr. Frankie is fine too.
What about Mr. Gray?
No, sir, that's my yes, is that yes! Mr. Gray is my dad. They call me Jillian. Oh no, Mr. Gray is my dad. Mr. Gray is my father. Mr. Gray is my father. They call me Crush. Oh right, that's so good. No, sir. Wish there was like a pause or something between the no, or it's no, sir. I'm not sure how to read that one.
Yeah.
No, sir. That's my dad. You can't have that one.
What? I'm German.
You got it. We can do this.
What's a dad?
Remember that talk about a man and a woman making a baby?
What if you're trans?
We're probably not covering that.
Maybe that would be way too confusing. I mean, it's true. Sometimes you're like, this like, trying to boil it down and being like, here's the more
Even if
simple.
Jillian is super aware and has more connection to non-binary genders and such, Jillian might be trying to make it as simple as possible so they can get the basics, because there aren't a lot of commonly used honorifics for non-binaries.
It's true.
So Mr. and Miss and mix.
Though it might actually be more of like a cultural thing as well, because there are other cultures around the world who really have had other genders for thousands of years.
Right, I would say, and I don't know where this is set actually.
It's true.
At all. I kind of assume America, but that's me assuming because I'm an American, and you know what? People tend to project their own, self
culture on
things.
it. Yes,
they do. It's culture projection. It happens. No, maybe you should repeat it. You look so like no. Maybe you should repeat it.
Part of the thing is I'm having
Why
a
did
bit
he
of
find it fascinating?
That's I'm having a little bit of dissonance here in regards to the plot. And again, this is not intended to be like a particularly harsh criticism, but it's a confused, I would like to understand why the choice for this. I understand to give people like different personalities, but there's also a thing of going, he has no cultural attachment to this.
So far as
like
we know.
an unusual, to me, attachment to something that you have no experience with.
It's very, I was going to say, maybe it's just supposed to be there for giggles for the reader, but I like more basis in story for me personally. On the other hand, it's possible it could be like we don't know this writer well yet as far as the games presented them. I mean, we definitely don't know them in person, though they were lovely when we talked to them on Tumblr. Absolutely, so that was lovely. I would say, but it's also possible that the instruments reflect some of the personalities of the people that play them, and maybe that's a behavior from their artist, if you will.
That would be kind of interesting.
So there might be
that
a hook in it later in the game, perhaps.
That would be a neat little interesting reflective bit, though I suppose that might go into the whole love yourself dynamic a little. We're all big fans of loving yourself here.
Honestly, love yourself. You're stuck indoors. Take care of yourself. It's Corona time.
It's true.
All right. The man that helps make the baby is called a dad. All right.
To make this the most simple
To make it as simple as possible. Or a father. That also works. Yep. Oh! I want to be a dad! Okay. Dream daddy, here we come. We'll shove you over there.
It's okay.
Gently, it's okay. Believe me, you don't. At least I don't think you do. You don't know anything. So, not yet, anyway. I'm going to ad-lib in there because let me panic a little bit. Right. The woman is called a mother. The two of them take care of the babies. Or baby, because we usually have babies in ones.
It's true, actually. So they usually say a really good indicator of how many babies a mammal will have is just take the nipples and cut them in half. That is the normal amount of babies.
That sounded so terrible.
I said the number off.
No, don't cut the nipples.
Don't slice nipple knobs.
All right, so ow. They just like semantics. I'm dying to say, but in this case, yeah, if you have an animal with 8, assume 4.
Yes.
That kind of thing. All right. Though sometimes it's just one parent. Or 2 dads and 2 moms. Yes!
Yay!
Or 2 moms. Love that.
When I get more complex and they'll go,
let's be inclusive.
that's fascinating.
Really? How do 2 dads make it together? Yes! Together, they're called parents.
Or you can have single parent.
Well, that's what they said. It could be just a mom or just dad. She covered it. She covered it.
I thought she said 2 moms and 2 dads.
She said by yourself or 2 moms and 2 dads. By yourself is
I'm
a
looking
single
at
parent.
other things. It's
So
fine.
by yourself is a single parent, my friend.
Well, I apologize. I'm not paying attention. It's
People
true.
can also adopt children and take on the role of the parent without making the child.
It's true.
In fact, I feel like I might need to parent all 5 of you, but that's just me.
That's apparently what
It's
we're
fine.
doing.
Adopt. Yeah, the parents take a child in their house and love and care and take care of them. Learn them
teach
stuff.
them
Learn them stuff. Either learn them stuff.
Learn them some education.
Learn them some stuff, or teach them stuff.
Yeah.
Either so if she's not being playful, more like teach them stuff, and if she is being playful, learn them stuff.
Right. I can see learn them stuff working, but I think she's a little bit too serious for learn them stuff.
I think so too.
I don't know. Again, I didn't.
Anyway, we've mentioned in previous episodes this. The author is still working on it. This is completely a beta work.
Yep.
They are potentially going to make all kinds of new choices, and we are just going, hey, here's some stuff we know, because we are native English speakers, and there you go. If we can contribute at all, awesome. If not, we're having fun anyway. So there!
Aha!
That little finger twirl in the hair is adorable.
Cute.
It's very cute.
Again, I actually kind of was like, I want to see.
Look at this. That's
Oh,
super
it's
cute.
very cute.
She does look a little bit like Sassy in her general softness, though. Like, I'm just a little bit sharp around the edges kind of thing.
Just a bit.
Honestly, it's a little complicated if you don't recognize the concept. And what you guys do and don't know is almost like a weird case of amnesia. It's kind of a interesting, fascinating thing to work with anyway.
It's a little complicated if you don't recognize maybe like the culture, or you're not a part of the
Or if
culture.
if you're not familiar with the idea.
Yeah.
All right. It sounds nice, though. All right, he's into it. It really is. She sounds like she has a good relationship with her parents right there. That suggests she has a good relationship with her parents. Yes! I'm for it. I don't suppose you guys...
We don't have parents, no!
Oh, baby. Now that we know of who made the instruments, maybe they're our parents.
All of them, the entire factory.
Woo!
We've created a child.
We made a child, all of them at once. Baby.
Our baby.
Baby. Then an awkward silence filled the room. Suddenly I wanted my parents to adopt all of them. I felt like I should adopt all of them. Everyone is kind of looking around, feeling awkward. I've just told them that everyone in this reality in this shape has parents. Please, someone talk. Should I say something? Yeah, probably. Thank goodness.
What do you do in a club?
Dear God, thank you for changing the subject. What?
Good question.
I was wondering that too. Is this what we do in the club? Just standing? Not that I'm complaining. Standing is new and good. We, as a club, that's a sore subject. I mean, you guys are nice, but they all joined your club officially. You can't be in this club. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
We can't?
Oh baby!
I thought that
you need to be a student here to attend this club. You guys don't even have surnames. You don't have student IDs. You don't have anything. You don't have barely
foster parents or guardians or anything.
How would you go home at night?
Oh God.
Well, here we go. All right, So, was a student.
Ah! Yes! Good evening!
I so love this presenter, Mike. Again, I hope, that makes it so much fun. He just feels like AU presenter, Mike. I love it. Principal? Oh God, you know.
Knock, knock!
Yes!
It's me!
Pretty sure you need to do that before you come in, but since the door is on the floor, I forgive you.
Right. I got all the papers you need.
You're gonna say they're transfer students, and they're in my club, aren't you? Papers? He's handing out papers to all the guys, who happily take them without even knowing what it's about. That's so good.
So Annabelle, you give it to me. You are an authority figure. Yes.
You have handed me something. I receive it.
Okay, now what?
So good.
Congrats! You guys are now students here.
I'm so excited. I love it. Yay! Do students get to have kids? I just wanted to like, that's not required, but I just that's hilarious.
Okay.
Cool. What? Like, you guys know what those papers...
Can you even read?
Here we go, that's it. Like you guys even know what those papers mean. I think it should have an even in there. Like you guys know what those papers... Or I don't know how to do it that way.
Like you guys should know what those papers mean.
They smell nice. Oh, he loves the smell of paper. Okay, that's kind of charming. He likes the smell of paper. I suddenly want a character profile where you write in and then suddenly, you know, you can look him up, but nothing fills in until after you know the character.
I like the shape.
And things he likes, smells he likes, paper, that kind of thing.
I like the
very
shape.
Cute.
But he likes the shape.
He does, and he likes the shape.
Yours is essentially.
He likes. I like the smell. You like rectangles.
And also going like, oh.
Ooh.
So this over here, this is our elephant. An elephant must be like a snake. No, an elephant is like a broom.
Yeah.
No, an elephant is like a tree.
No, an elephant is like a rope. And just going, I love the different characteristics of paper. All right, here we go. I grab the papers from George. From George, who is standing next to me.
Hey!
First name George, surname Principal. He adopted all of you? Oh, yes! Yes, he did! I love it so much! Oh my God! Enthusiastic. He's also like, AU happy Batman.
What is this?
And I just sympathize with orphans.
I'm so like, cute. What are you doing?
I love it.
I don't know who you are, but you are a mad, crazy man, and I love you.
You're magnificent. I love them.
Also, I'm adopting them!
He's great. Is that even legal?
Wait, so he knows that they're not...
Theoretically, maybe. I mean, he bought the instruments. He might know something we have no idea about. So far, the soft world building's still working for me. I'm good with it.
It's fine.
All right.
Everything is legal when the motivation is love!
Okay, well, that sounds very charming in that moment. Applied to everything, no. Murder in the name of love! Can we not? Let's not.
No.
All right. Sir, the skeptical look. Sir, the incredulous look.
That's where they can learn here and even join your club, Miss Gray.
She's gonna go through the 5 stages
of
denial in 2 seconds. Like, you know, bargaining and your denial and 5 stages of grief. No, I don't want them. No! Oh God, you've gotta be kidding me. Acceptance. You wanted new members, right? Here we go.
You wanted new members, right?
How did he...
Well, he's... That would be wonderful! Thank you, sir!
He's got such a soft, cute little face, honestly.
Oh, he really does.
Here we go.
Please.
Please.
Call me Dad.
Oh, no, that's adorable. Dad! He loves it. Dad!
Yes!
He's just so eager to do everything human. Tom is like, humans! Yes!
Beat me with them! Wait.
I just cover
I love my sons!
Excellent. What?
The effortless...
Okay, part of me, I just like the what with a period instead of the question mark. It's just what? Just deadpan. What? That's so good. All right, here we go.
The tiny little...
What? All right.
Dad, if I may.
All right.
What is it, son?
He's so on board. They're accepting it right away. I could have told them anything. I could have told them they were all tall drinks of water and I needed them. I could have exploited this so much. Well, you know, good thing.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't stuff them into chicken costumes and go take them out front and go, welcome to Alice Toy!
You know what? I didn't tell them that they have to all work for me and do everything I say, because that's what they have to do.
That's what could have
I could have totally... You know what? It's a good thing that I'm a little bit more self-centered and entrenched in my own goals, or I could have been really mean to them. Honestly, being internally focused can be really good sometimes.
It's also a really good thing, because in some ways that's also like you're not then actively seeking to really hurt anyone.
You aren't.
Either.
You're hurting people accidentally in this way, same way
Not
we
that it's an
discussed her.
excuse to hurt,
The way we discussed her motivations in reference to the club and how we understood them, or where they might be coming from, and going, she's not trying to hurt anyone. She's trying to learn how to be an adult and a leader, and also basically projecting her own goals onto other people without realizing it. Anyway.
This was already something I was complaining about last night, but it came to my attention that I no longer fit in my case.
Poor baby.
Your case!
Oh no! Oh no. He means his old clothes. God, puberty went so fast. I love that. Good job. Good improvise.
You get a bed at my place, son. I have plenty of rooms.
Ah, a new case. Perfect.
Perfect.
Yes, perfect.
Perfect. Is a bed a case?
Basically, sir, can I please talk to you in your office? Alone. Without them.
You
by ourselves.
Of course.
Great. Yes, so good.
God.
Back to the office. I still love this office. It's so good.
So, tell me, what's troubling you?
Do you have a problem with my 5 beautiful sons? Don't talk to me or my beautiful sons
ever again! If you're gonna fight, you gotta come out to win!
Also, Mr. Principal going, I have only known my beautiful sons for 5 minutes, but if anything happened to any of them, I would kill everyone in this room and myself!
Yes! That's totally him, actually.
How can I say this? I love the expressions and little movements. They're so good.
How did you find out they were instruments?
Oh, he knows! Yes! So good. Let's just say he's also magical. Well, what?
Miss Gray, I know.
How? It's not like it's not obvious.
Them not knowing what buddies are, them not knowing what a school is, the piano tiles on Frankie's jacket.
We're just expositioning, slapping the people in the face going, if you didn't figure this out. Okay, I love this. This is basically like the hero costume thing of people going, I wore a thinly veiled disguise, therefore you do not know someone completely familiar to you at all. This is so good. He's like, look, if the reader can figure it out, I can figure it out. Chill, my dude.
I'm also meant to be older, so of course I'd figure it out.
You know what? I immediately want to call out how cool this is right here. So many games that have teen protagonists and focus on school-age protagonists or characters make adults incompetent. One, we've already basically indicated that she has a good relationship with her parents because she talked about it really positively and referenced the experience of having parents as being a great one. Also, our principal here is demonstrating that 1, he's not stupid, 2, he's in on the experience, 3, he figured it out himself, and 4, he's fine with it, indicating that adults aren't, this thing over there that you cannot interact with your plot or anything like that. This is so good. There's so much bad representation of adults, and for me specifically in like juvenile fiction and in teen-focused media, that you really get this experience of foreboding of like, I'm going to become completely irrelevant, useless, and disconnected when I'm an adult, and the teen is the only time in my life that I could ever do anything useful or meaningful. I've known so many people with a sense of identity loss once they leave school, because being a student is a huge part of your youthful life, but also going, I feel like my life is over now that I've left school, because every piece of media that I've read about people my age only happens in school. Their life is over after that.
Right? You don't have any other existence. You have no point or other purpose to your life. School is the only place where things happen.
And once you become an adult, based on how adults are represented in a lot of teen media, there's this experience of going, then you're disconnected, useless, stupid, not in touch, you have no sympathy, you can't access magic or, drama or anybody's situation or anything.
You didn't have any of that in your life. You just like, well, you're just boring.
That the experience is over for you. It's that Totoro thing of you only see it when you're very young. And I know so many people that felt like if the magical, awesome adventure didn't happen to me when I was a kid, it will never happen at all. Yeah, and you know what? Here he is, having one himself, and this is just good representation. Good job. I applaud that, all right?
It's very good. It's very nice.
And you believe it.
Believe it! Naruto! Of course, Tatebayo!
He turns around and looks through some drawers before grabbing a big book.
I
Huh? Secret do not open. Remove page 67. Page 201.
Oh dear. 1992.
1992? Oh my gosh, it started a long time ago. That's fine. The book is full with notes and photos.
Considering how old I think he is, I don't know if I believe that 1992 is old enough for him.
For him to have gone to school? You don't know. Honestly, with the animation style, he could be anywhere between his 30s and his, like, 50.
No, I'm just saying, like, for where I want to go with him, he seems like he'd be older than that, but that's also
I don't know. He looks younger, though, visibly to me, so I have no idea what the idea is.
People age differently.
But this is super cute, but also, I think it might be the book is full of notes and photos would be more accurate. The book is full, then with... Did he make it himself?
This isn't the first time something like this up on the Miss Gray.
Are we gonna make a call out to other teen things?
Yes.
I want it. It's not.
It's a rare phenomenon, but real nonetheless.
Let's do it. Honestly, sir, I'm still not sure myself. It's all so...
From what I understand, these are souls that take on a human body. Their instruments are still present in our world, so if you beat them up...
Like exactly this thing has happened before. So their soul is still connected. He flips too quick through the pages to let me actually read any of them.
They are gifted in the art of music, and for some reason, all good-looking.
Yes! Those are my beautiful boys. Mine, I have them.
Well, I learned how to collect them. I went out in the world on a specific day at a specific time. Everybody was born at the exact same moment.
And this is not the Umbrella Corporation, because hopefully he is way less abusive. He seems so much nicer than
more
that. More
engaged, yes.
Like, way better, way better. I also still love his headband. But anyway, I'm like, they still play their instruments. That sounds meta. Also, you're saying this exact thing has happened before. Like, this is a legend or a mythos. Like, unicorns are real kind of thing. Like, somebody's got this in their cultural history. Instruments to people. Really?
It's my instruments to people fanfic.
Yes! All right, this is great, though. I'm loving this.
Absolutely! Who knows an instrument better than an instrument itself?
Gently caresses their own instrument. I know you. Like the back of my hand. Wait, that's... The back of my hand's actually new. I know you better than the back of my hand. Oh.
If someone is really good at playing, they might be an instrument!
Also, if they're hot. Don't forget they're hot. That's fine. Let's just wrap up this bit.
Yeah, it is okay to do that. You know what they say? Beethoven was a piano.
No one ever said... That's so good! She's just like... No one ever
She's like, I have been playing the piano, sir, and I am clearly an expert. I have been doing this for 6 months. Fight me.
And you know what? 6 months, and I'm great at this. Excuse you.
When these 5 young men came to me with all their questions, I didn't know what was going on at first. But then everything started to make sense. And I knew these young men were gifted life last night. I also knew that they deserved a chance.
Wait, did he say a chance or a chance?
A chance.
A chance?
A chance to be human.
Oh. This is still very weird to me. I'm still, just as far as game mechanics go, I'm really enjoying the little bounce for who's talking. It's really pleasant. It's an older style game mechanic as far as I'm familiar with it, or like more of like a pixelated game mechanic that I've seen, but I love it. It's just very charming here. And again, the whole paper doll cutout thing. I just love the character designs. They're very cute.
And again,
very fun.
They're very clean, very crisp.
Oh, they are. They're really clean. They're very well developed. Honestly, the expressions, like none of them have looked awkward yet. I love it. All right.
It's okay, Miss Gray. But I do have a favor to ask of you.
Oh dear.
To ask you.
To ask you, yes. Me?
Yes! I will take them home! Give them a place to stay! Give them food to eat.
Teach them about food to eat and about the bathroom. I always wanted to be a dad. I'm gonna love this.
I love it! All that stuff, you know?
All the stuff he's gonna handle it all, yes. Yes?
But I thought that you could teach them to be human!
I'll teach them about their bodies. You teach them about life. It'll be great. Isn't sleeping and eating pretty human-like? That's a great question. So good.
You're a smart one, I can tell. I mean, help at school. I took the opportunity to place you all in the same classes.
They're all going to be in all of my classes. Oh, God.
This is going to be a nightmare for you. No wonder she turned around going, I need all of my friends immediately because I cannot babysit
5 people. Grown teen men, boys, person,
who know individuals.
I cannot babysit 5 new foreigners because as far as it translates, they're essentially foreign to our human culture.
Yeah, well, don't you know?
And come from something else.
And then they were schoolmates.
Also, oh no, and they were schoolmates. Okay, but can you imagine him talking?
They were schoolmates.
Can you imagine him talking to all the teachers and going, I just put 5 new students in your class in this period. Goodbye.
And they're like,
and the teachers are like, this is what a rich eccentric principal is like. My life.
Especially because a lot of them actually do complain sometimes about being like, I have too many students. I already am struggling.
I was going to say, or it could be one of those things of going, they're all just as crazy enthusiastic as he is. This is a concept school because we have no idea what kind of school this is yet.
It's true.
And they're just like, yes, bring it on. We only have 9 students in each class. It is 5 more is perfect.
Yes.
Who knows?
I have that power.
Him, infinite.
And after school,
power.
they can attend your club.
Sir, I don't know. I don't think I can be a big help. Besides, how can I help them in school? I'm not even sure they can read.
That's the thing that I was going like,
we don't know what skills they do and don't have at all. They don't know what skills they do and don't have.
Oh, you don't have to teach them anything. I'll take on that task.
Good job, Dad.
I'm not be Dad.
Basic preliminary reading starts at home before preschool. Excuse you. Parents, with the dad. I will be dad.
I just mean help them socially.
After all, I went into an institution of learning. I like to teach. Huh?
Help them blend in. Make friends.
Date people. Oh, wait.
Date!
My precious boys. Oh, they will only date the best. Not sure how they can blend in. Are you going to give them clothes other than what they're wearing?
Right.
Hi. Which I would not have a problem if the sprites wore the same things the entire time.
As far as I understand, they actually do have clothing changes.
Oh, they do have clothing changes?
Yes.
Oh, that would be so great.
So when we were looking up some stuff so we could actually find a little bit of information in regards to this, we saw some
great in regards to this genre of the wingman game, which I want more of. Oh,
that sounds great, honestly. Like, I love this idea of being like, then you're actually more interested in actually, like, other people.
And supporting them. It gets you outside of yourself, because what we've been noticing, the more dating games we played, again, not this one, but other dating games, as we've been trying to understand what an otome game even is that there's experience of isolation, and a lot of artificial isolation, but this assumption that you're also isolated in the game with an individual reader,
right?
And that it's played very much by yourself. So there's this incredible amount of sort of false intimacy that also locks you into your own head,
right?
In a really contained experience, but that it really does assume that it's incredibly personal, but it also drives you to this one-on-one feeling alone experience,
right?
And makes you think primarily about yourself and your experience, which doesn't help you connect. And what a lot of people are talking about, honestly, these days is going, how do I connect? And of course, the game is simulating one-on-one connection after a fashion, but it has you thinking about your own experience in reference to it rather than other people. And a wingman game is a great way to do that.
Right.
Thinking more about friendship and connection. Because honestly, date your friends.
And also,
honestly, date your friends if you're going to date.
Right. And also, again, I think the thing is that it leaves up a lot of potential for the writers to really go trying to get your audience also invested in going hey, I could if you care about your friends, you would be I'm gonna find the best person for them.
Yes.
Right? Being this is the plan.
Or
rather than being for me, going I'm just looking for basically a gratifying experience for yourself, and you might actually be more inclined to harm yourself more because you're in a vulnerable space. But when you're in a protective sort of thing of going I'm here for my friends.
And I want my friend to succeed, not just have something, sort of exciting or spicy right now.
Right. You could actually take that information of learning about how how relationships work for other people and going where I'm seeing my friends are unhappy and their goals and listening to them, then you can take that and turn that around and put it into yourself and your relationship.
And also go, if I was judging them for making this choice, am I also making this choice?
Right.
And what does that look like? Going, that kind of thing. It can be really cool. Anyway, I like this. And I am pretty busy. This is my final year of high school. I am a senior.
Oh my God.
Don't you want me to focus on my studies, sir? She's just trying to get out of it. At this point,
please,
she's backpedaling. She's I'm going to come up with any excuse. Please. Oh, God.
You will get extra credit if you do this.
I'm in. Oh, she's just perfectionist.
Yes!
I'm in.
I'm in.
Hacker
voice. I'm in. And when you help them, they can help you.
They can help me. Help me.
With your club! You need club members. And may I ask, how many people showed up to your last performance?
22, defensively.
Excluding friends and family. Okay, so this... I can't decide if this is slightly preying on somebody's perfectionist tendencies, which, in my opinion, actually while it can be good, you can also really greatly misuse it. And
I'm not sure what he's driving at here. I assume he's trying to appeal to what she's interested in and what she wants for her class.
Well, again, the thing of like trying to make it relatable and something that she could comprehend. And
again,
have these goals.
I'm not trying to necessarily like. I'm not trying to basically be predatory to your essentially addictive or perfectionist personality so much as that's the way I relate to you, having had you in my school, assumably. Right. And so I'm trying to connect to your priorities. Good leadership does that often. They don't. Good leaders that have your interest in mind as well as the team, from the best of their ability, are going to come at it with I'm trying to relate to you from your own grounds to connect to what I need.
Right.
And so I would tend to say he's wholeheartedly trying to be genuine here and connecting to that. All right, so here we go.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, you guys, let's just kind of wrap up here because this is getting a little bit long. But we appreciate you being here with us. This is super
absolutely.
Awesome, super great. If you like what we do, please check out our Patreon. Please check out our Ko-Fi. We've got links down below.
We would love it if you would like or comment or subscribe or share it with your friends if you think it would be fun, or go support the creator of this game. This game is still in beta. Ultimately, it's going to be developed into a game release where you can go and then buy the game, at least according to the fact page right now.
And they've actually said right now that there's going to be 16 different endings.
Which is
game,
so cool.
So cool.
We're excited about this. Yes. Anyway, we don't know how far the demo goes, but we're going to continue doing episodes until we reach the end of it and sort of explore this game in reference to, basically understanding what the game's doing right now and also just what we think about it and playing it because it's super fun.
Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate this. So I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies. And it was great playing with you. Bye!